When you smash a demon altar in Terraria, your world is gifted with a few ores, such as cobalt, mithril or adamantite. Well, what happens if you smash 1 million of these altars? Today we're going to be finding out, so stay tuned guys, and let's check it out. So here is a world after we've smashed 3 altars, and we have a total of 5,000 cobalt, 3,000 mithril and 1,000 adamantite scattered around the world. Now this is a decent amount, but the rarer ores such as adamantite are still fairly rare to come by because only 0.02% of the world is adamantite. So let's ramp it up. How about if we smash 1,000 altars? There's only so many demon altars in every world, so I'm going to be using the software T-Edit to stack these demon altars on top of each other. So what I did was I stacked 50 on top of each other, and then I copied that and put 20 lines of them to make the 1,000 demon altars. So here is the 1,000 altars in game, and the good thing about this is when you smash one of them, it will smash the entire row, and as you can see in the bottom, they all count as an individual altar. So all we have to do is smash all 20 of these, and then we can check out how many ores are in the world. And check out all these wraiths. What? I am lagging so bad. Look at the lag. This is insane. There's literally like 500 wraiths right now. So we're going to quickly destroy the rest of these altars. And now we're going to check out what this world looks like on T-Edit. So after smashing 1,000 altars, this is the world. Now we can see more cobalt and mithril and adamantite. For example, if we zoom in, we can see that it's a bit more common, and we now have 32,000 cobalt in the world, 18,000 mithril, as well as 10,000 adamantite. Now this does sound like a lot, and it is a lot more, but only 1.1% of the world is now hard mode ores. So what about if we ramp this up? What if we go to 100,000 altars? So back to trusty T-Edit, and this time I put 200 next to each other so that 5 next to each other was 1,000. I then put 10 of them next to the 1,000 to make 10,000, and then I multiplied that by 10 to give us the 100,000 altars. It's getting pretty ridiculous at this point. These altars span the entire world in a small Terraria world. And something weird about this clip is that the altars kept smashing for no reason, which made all the wraiths spawn, and I kept lagging as a result. This is where things started to get pretty ridiculous. So you can see from this clip all of the red and the blue and the turquoise colour, and that is all of the mithril, adamantite and cobalt. We now have a grand total of 825,000 hard mode ores in this world, which accounts for 16.4% of every single block in the entire game. And that includes air, so a massive percentage of the blocks are now hard mode ores. Let's check it out in game. If I use a mod to reveal the entire world, we can see just how many hard mode ores are in this world. I mean, check this out. Every other block is either mithril, cobalt or adamantite. There's not actually that many blocks that are stone or anything else. There's just the odd block left over, such as these here. There's this gold left over, but I don't think the original ores get replaced. I'm not too sure about that. We'll have to check once we've opened 1 million ores. So at this stage, we have 374,000 cobalt, 266,000 mithril, and 185,000 adamantite ore. Now it's time for the big guns. We're going to times the amount of altars smashed by 10 by going for the full 1 million. Now this took absolutely ages to do because this is how laggy I was. This isn't going in slow motion or anything. I was just lagging so bad that my game was going like 3 times slower than normal. So without any further ado, let's take a look at the world that has 1 million altars smashed in it. So you may be thinking to yourself, how can this world be any more extreme than the 100,000 altar world? I mean, almost every single block in the 100,000 outer world was cobalt, mithril or adamantite. Well, I can tell you for a fact that this world contains almost twice as many hardmode ores at a grand total of 1,541,000 ores. And just to show you how mad this is, we're going to jump into this corruption to see all of the cobalt. And look at this, pretty much every single block is cobalt. There's not many blocks that aren't even hardmode ores in this world anymore. And just to add to the extreme, let's smash 3 more altars. Woo! So we've now smashed 1,000,003. So maybe that's just filled in the world just that extra bit more. So let's go on a pilgrimage down to the underworld so we can see all of the adamantite and mithril as well as cobalt. Because if I use mods to reveal the world right now, you will see that every single block is cobalt. And now we're starting to see the mithril because we're in the cavern layer. And this is just so mad. I have never seen anything like this in Terraria. So I'm going to teleport down just so we can check out all of the cobalt and mithril at different levels. And where is the adamantite? Here it is. So this is where it gets interesting in my opinion, because you've got all 3 of the ores mixed in together. Something that's interesting is some of the things, such as the marble does not have any hardmode ore spawned into it, so hardmode ore cannot spawn in the marble biomes. But everything else, except for the dungeon and such, have hardmode ore scattered all over it. It's quite the sight really. I've never seen anything like this before. All the way down into hard mode, where we have just that little bit of hard mode ores sticking out at the bottom. That is such a crazy sight. All of the ash has been completely replaced by hard mode ores. Look at that. Even these little chunks here have been replaced. It makes you wonder how many sets of armor we can get if we cashed in every single one of these blocks. So we're going to work that out right now. Then we'll spawn it all into the game and then we'll sell it to see how much platinum we get from all of these ores. I did some calculations and worked out that we can make 9,445 armor sets. That's including adamantite, mithril and cobalt. That is crazy, and I'm really curious to see how much platinum we'll get for selling all 258,000 cobalt bars, 117,000 mithril bars, and 58,000 adamantite bars. So we'll go to Mr. Pirate here and we shall see how much we get for the adamantite. We get 441 platinum. That is crazy. I don't know if we'll get more for the armor sets, but it will take so long to do that, so we're just going to sell the bars. We get 517 platinum for the mithril bars, and finally we got 543 platinum for the cobalt bars. So that means in a small world, if you smash 1,000,000 altars and then mine all of the ore, you will get 1,502 platinum. That's really cool because it's almost bang on 1,500, and that's such a huge amount of platinum. That's probably the most amount of platinum I've ever gotten from doing one of these style videos so far. That is so cool. To wrap it up, let's take a quick look at the ore in T-Edit. So we can see all of the ore in the top level. Virtually every single block is cobalt. It's just one huge vein of cobalt. That is so awesome. And then when you scroll down, you'll see that it turns into all cobalt and mithril. It looks like kind of like a 50-50 mix really. Oh, look at that, that's like a face. That's so cool, it's like a ghost or something. So yeah, it's like a 50-50 mix of cobalt and mithril. And then if you go down, it then becomes majority adamantite or something. And then it's a nice mix between all 3 ores. And this goes all the way down into the underworld, where there's even a few stray blocks that are cobalt, mithril and adamantite. That is so cool. So that wraps up what would happen if you smash 1,000,000 demon altars. I still find it very interesting that there's some areas that are unaffected completely by the ores, such as this beehive and things like plants and stuff. They don't get deleted if ores replace the dirt, so that's really cool. It's just weird to think that this is the underground jungle. There's the beehives and stuff there, but this does not look like an underground jungle. So I'm lagging out guys, so I'm going to take off right now. Be sure to leave a like, for more awesome Terraria videos, and you can always click the link on the video or in the description to check out another Terraria video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I very much do appreciate all the support and likes and comments. I really do like reading your comments, so thank you for that. I hope you guys are having a nice day, and I shall see you guys later.